Hey guys, this is Scotty with Parabellum Fitness. Today I want to talk to you about the cheapest way to train and compare it with the various modalities of training that are out there with Parabellum Fitness. But before I do that, let's talk about the why behind Parabellum Fitness. Now, we've looked throughout history, and case study after case study, we see what happens when citizens don't have the right to own guns. You look at China, you look at Germany, you look at Venezuela, and most recently, look at Israel and what is going on there. Now, our forefathers were very intelligent in giving us the Second Amendment right, the right to bear arms. The question is, are we prepared? Are we fit enough to protect our loved ones if something were to happen? If there was something going on a football field and you had to sprint across, or you had to sprint across a mall, grab your loved one, pull them out of the way, and get sight picture on target, could you do it? Are you fit enough to protect? Well, that is what Parabellum Fitness is going to address. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the various modalities, the pros and the cons to each. First of all, the best way to train is live fire. To give you an example, this is my live fire platform. Everything has been clear and safe. This is a SIG 320 with an RMR. This is what I run in a situation where I have to protect my home, my family, or my loved ones. Now it shoots 9mm. For an AR platform, I run the Mark 18. This is a Daniel Defense Mark 18 with a SOCOM suppressor. It's got a PEC 15 on it, EOTech, EXPS3. Now, this is the live platform that I use. Now, having said that, when we train live, first we need a range. And what we have to understand is that most ranges don't allow for kinetic movement, right? You have to shoot stationary. And if you look at any situation where there's a shooting situation or kinetic, you are on the move. So you got to find a range that allows movement drills. Secondly, ammunition. Your 5.56 rounds, you're looking at anywhere from 50 to 60 cents a round. Your 9mm, you're running anywhere from 25 to 35 cents a round. So one range day, it could cost you anywhere from $100 to $150 between ammunition, range fees, and gas to and from the range. The other thing is you don't have cardiovascular fitness and you don't have the strength training fitness with the live fire training. Okay. Now, an alternative is to get a conversion bolt. You put this in your AR, and instead of shooting 5.56 at 50 cents a round, you're shooting 22 LR at 8 to 12 cents a round. Another option is for Glock platforms. You have a 22 slide that you can use on your Glock. And again, instead of shooting 9mm at 35 cents a round, you're shooting 8 to 12 cents a round for the 22 LR. So those are all good options. Even with the conversion bolt, a great way to train. But what is the downside? Again, you have to have a range to shoot at. You have to have a range that allows kinetic movement. There is a cost to ammunition, and you have to get to and from the range. Okay? And finally, no cardiovascular training and no weight training. Another option is the laser option. There's a lot of laser companies providing an option to go with your live firearm. You put a laser in, download an app onto your cell phone, and you're shooting at a target on the wall, and your app tells you what your accuracy is. So that's another good option. These things run anywhere from $100 to $150. More sophisticated systems could cost more. Another option is airsoft. This is a replica Mark 18. This is a Tokyo Marui. It is an exact replica of my real Mark 18, and this shoots BB pellets. There are great videos out there that talk about how airsoft training translates to live fire training. Really, the only difference is the recoil, right? Your 5.56 is going to recoil much harder than your airsoft. But having said that, it is a direct motor learning comparison. So it's a great way to train. And 5,000 BBs, you're probably looking at about $50. So it's a really cost-effective way to do it. My airsoft replica, SIG 320, compared to my real SIG 320. So I can train right in my backyard with target training. And again, with any weapon or replica weapon system, you do want to be careful if you live in an apartment complex or a townhome complex and you're in the yard or something like that. Just you want to be super careful about that. So those are all great options. Live fire with a conversion bolt, or you can do a laser training system, or you can go with airsoft. All great options. So what is another option? So guys, let's talk about Parabellum Fitness, which is something that we designed. We have 4 programs, the Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta programs. All the programs incorporate some sort of strength and cardiovascular modalities into the training programs. Now, the Charlie program incorporates Blue Pistol, and the Delta program incorporates Blue Rifle. So you get cardiovascular training, weight training, and blue gun training. So imagine doing push-ups, pull-ups, and then getting sight picture on target with your blue gun. And the beautiful thing is, you get all these programs for the cost of less than one range day. We talked about earlier how a range day could cost anywhere from $100 to $150. That's if you shoot 100 rounds of 5.56 and 100 rounds of 9mm in addition to the range fee. You can have all 4 programs, the Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, 59, 69, 79, 89, all of it, all 4 programs for only $99. Guys, if you're a busy professional like me, or you're a soccer mom or a soccer dad, and you don't have time to do a 45-minute weight workout, 30-minute cardiovascular workout, and then go to a range to do gun training, this is a great option. If you had to run across a football field or run through a mall, drag a loved one to safety, and get sight picture on target, could you do it? Are you fit enough to do it? Are you strong enough? Do you have enough cardiovascular fitness? And do you have the technical acumen, the reps, the motor learning to get sight picture and get shots down range? Guys, think back on 2020. Think of the rioting and looting and all the other things that were going on. Guess what we're coming up on? That's right, 2024, election year. And then Lord willing, if we make it through this for the next 4 years, 2028. Are you prepared to protect? Parabellum Fitness. Check it out. Check out the trailers. Incorporate it into your life. 30 minutes is all it takes. 30 minutes. Guys, love God, love your family, protect the ones you love. Parabellum Fitness. God bless you.